The Osiris Shaft, an intriguing subterranean structure with intricate architecture and profound symbolism, offers a rare glimpse into ancient Egyptian religious and ceremonial practices. Known as the Osiris Shaft since the late 19th century, this underground marvel initially went unnoticed by early explorers and Egyptologists, who focused instead on Egypt's more prominent monuments, such as the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx. Because of its lesser-known location and more hidden entrance, the Osiris Shaft remained largely unexamined until the late 20th century, when systematic explorations began uncovering its unique features and mysteries. There is speculation that the Sphinx, like the Osiris Shaft, might contain hollow areas, though authorities have yet to confirm this theory. The turning point for the Osiris Shaft's exploration came in the 1990s with a project led by Egyptologist Zahi Hawass. Under Hawass's direction, archaeologists conducted an in-depth investigation of the shaft's complex design, shedding light on its religious significance and advanced construction techniques. Part of this exploration required draining the water that had collected within the shaft, especially in the submerged third level. With the help of modern pumps, the team managed to lower the water level, granting them access to previously unreachable parts of the structure. The Osiris Shaft was revealed to contain 3 levels, each with distinct purposes. The deepest level, accessible only after extensive efforts, houses a large stone sarcophagus within a water-filled chamber, a setup believed to symbolize the underworld. The second level holds 6 empty burial shafts, leading to speculation about their original use and purpose. Although largely devoid of inscriptions that could offer direct information about the shaft's creators or exact date of construction, the excavation yielded various artifacts, including pottery shards and stone vessel fragments. These items have helped archaeologists estimate the shaft's origins, with evidence suggesting it may date back to the New Kingdom period, though some elements appear older and may have been reused from previous periods. Dating the shaft remains a challenge due to its mixed contents, but its elaborate structure and symbolic depth offer valuable insights into Egypt's ancient past. The Osiris Shaft's unique design and complex symbolism have fueled considerable scholarly debate, with experts proposing various theories about its intended purpose. Many Egyptologists and archaeologists believe the shaft has connections to the cult of Osiris, the Egyptian god associated with the afterlife, death, and rebirth. Osiris, one of the most revered deities in the Egyptian pantheon, symbolizes the cycle of life, death, and resurrection. The water-filled chamber at the base of the Osiris Shaft is thought to represent either the underworld or the primordial waters of Nun, from which all life emerged according to Egyptian mythology. This chamber, along with its central stone sarcophagus, could represent the symbolic tomb of Osiris and the place of his resurrection. The large stone-carved sarcophagus found in the deepest chamber, although empty, serves as a powerful representation of Osiris's death and his role within the Egyptian afterlife narrative. Researchers suggest that this feature may have been used in ceremonies that reenacted Osiris's resurrection, adding to the shaft's potential importance as a ritualistic site. The Osiris Shaft's architectural complexity and alignment with Egyptian religious practices imply that it could have been intended for rituals and ceremonies associated with the god Osiris, reflecting his symbolic journey through death and rebirth. Scholars believe that its water-filled chamber, sarcophagus, and various architectural features were purposefully crafted to emulate the underworld and the cycle of life, death, and resurrection central to Egyptian cosmology. While the Osiris Shaft lacks inscriptions that could further clarify its purpose, the discoveries made within it continue to captivate researchers and enthusiasts alike. This mysterious subterranean complex represents one of ancient Egypt's more enigmatic structures, highlighting the Egyptians' advanced engineering abilities and their deep reverence for the mysteries of life, death, and the afterlife. A prevailing theory suggests that the Osiris Shaft was used for initiation rites into the mysteries of Osiris, where rites would impart secret knowledge and a sense of spiritual rebirth, echoing Osiris's death and resurrection. The initiate's descent through the shaft levels would symbolize a journey through death toward enlightenment, each level representing a phase of spiritual transformation. The shaft may have also been a site for rituals celebrating the cycle of life and death, tied to the agricultural rhythms of the Nile's floods and seasonal growth associated with Osiris. Such rites might involve symbolic planting, water libations, and the recitation of hymns and prayers, meant to ensure life's regeneration and the land's fertility. Another theory links the Osiris Shaft to ancient Egyptian astronomy, specifically the belief that the stars were the destination of the soul in the afterlife. The shaft's orientation and structure may hold astronomical significance, aligning with particular stars or constellations associated with Osiris and the afterlife. While direct archaeological evidence supporting these theories remains limited, the shaft's design and the artifacts within it provide indirect clues. Its careful construction, location near the Sphinx and Great Pyramid, and selected objects in its chambers suggest a deliberate creation of a sacred space with profound religious meanings. Textual evidence from ancient Egyptian religious sources, such as the pyramid texts and the Book of the Dead, provides additional context. These texts describe the landscape of the afterlife, including references to water, boats, and the sarcophagus, elements that find echoes within the Osiris shaft. The Osiris shaft exemplifies the architectural skill of ancient Egyptian civilization, as it was constructed deep within limestone bedrock and organized into 3 distinct levels connected by vertical passages. This structure blends the practical with the mystical, suggesting a multifaceted purpose. Let's delve into the architecture and layout of the Osiris shaft, examining the design, construction, and possible significance of each level. The engineering and architectural design of the Osiris shaft reveal advanced planning and expertise in subterranean construction. Its entrance, a rectangular opening, was a deliberate design choice, marking the beginning of a descent into the earth. This access, intentionally placed near the Sphinx, leads directly to a vertical shaft carved straight into limestone, requiring precise control to maintain the shaft's integrity and direction. The shaft descends about 10 meters to reach the first level, and constructing it required removing tons of limestone, using harder stone tools, copper or bronze implements, ropes, and wooden scaffolding to clear debris. The chamber on this first level is relatively modest in size and lacks elaborate decoration or significant artifacts. Its simplicity suggests that it may have served as an antechamber or a preparatory area for the deeper levels, possibly intended for purification or other preliminary rites. This initial chamber marks the beginning of the initiate's transformative journey through the shaft, a journey that would reflect their passage through the mysteries of Osiris and the symbolic stages of spiritual renewal. A secondary vertical shaft extends from the first level, plunging an additional 20 meters, indicating a continuation of the journey into the depths. The construction of this shaft would have posed even greater challenges due to its depth and the necessity for ventilation and structural stability. This more extensive chamber contains 6 burial shafts, which were found empty, suggesting possible looting or a symbolic purpose. The incorporation of these shafts into the chamber floor demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of spatial design and the cultural significance of burial practices. The vacant burial shafts may have been intended for actual burials or could have served ceremonial functions, symbolizing the transition to the afterlife. Their presence implies that the shaft played a significant role in funerary rites or was associated with a cult. The third and deepest level is accessed via another shaft from the second level, descending approximately 30 meters below the surface. This final descent represents the culmination of the journey into the underworld, mirroring the mythological descent of Osiris. This chamber is dominated by a large stone sarcophagus, serving as a dramatic representation of Osiris's tomb. The partial flooding of this chamber with water from a natural aquifer links the Osiris shaft to mythological themes of rebirth and purification. Water, symbolizing life and regeneration, would have held deep religious significance, enhancing the chamber's sanctity as a representation of Osiris's tomb. Surrounding the central sarcophagus are smaller chambers that contained mummified remains and artifacts. Graham Hancock, a British author known for his unconventional theories about ancient civilizations, has proposed several intriguing ideas regarding the Osiris shaft and the broader context of ancient Egyptian monuments. He raises the possibility of hidden chambers, suggesting that there exists an entire underworld beneath Giza, a notion that is gaining recognition. Hancock's work, spanning several books, including Fingerprints of the Gods and Magicians of the Gods, frequently challenges the mainstream archaeological understanding of history. While his theories are controversial among established scholars, they have sparked considerable interest and debate within the public and alternative research communities. Hancock posits that much remains to be uncovered beneath the Giza Plateau, with a central theme in his work being the hypothesis of a lost advanced civilization predating recorded history. He suggests this civilization possessed sophisticated knowledge of astronomy, architecture, and mathematics, which was subsequently passed down to later cultures, including the ancient Egyptians. Interestingly, Ancient Egyptian texts indicate that the knowledge they held was a legacy from previous civilizations. Hancock argues that various cataclysmic events may have resulted in significant rises in water levels, contributing to the demise of this advanced civilization. In his framework, the water filling the lower levels of the Osiris shaft could symbolize or serve as actual evidence of these catastrophic events. He interprets the water within the shaft as a deliberate reference to ancient floods and the civilization's awareness of these catastrophic occurrences. This perspective adds a layer of depth to the understanding of the Osiris shaft, linking it to broader themes of loss and remembrance within the context of ancient Egyptian history. By exploring these connections, Hancock invites a re-evaluation of traditional archaeological narratives, suggesting that the Osiris shaft may hold secrets that challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations and their legacies. The ongoing discourse surrounding the Osiris shaft reflects a broader curiosity about the complexities of ancient Egyptian culture and the mysteries that remain to be unraveled.